Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 guns that you should pre-buy in 2025 in Phantom Forces. Now I know the game is dying, but when I made a video talking about why it's dying, I lost over 10 subs in like the matter of a week, so we're going back to the flow that we know. And if this one loses views, I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just quit. Just joking. Right into it. So our first gun, we have an absolute laser beam of a gun, the AUG A2 without 7.62. Now 7.62 is still good, but honestly I think it's almost better in most situations than 7.62, which only really excels in CQC. It does 35 damage out to 50 stubs, dropping down to 20 at 135 studs. Normal multipliers with a 1.4 headshot and 1.0 torso and limb. 30 rounds, 750 RPM, and laser beam recoil and spread. I kid you not, this thing is one of the best guns in the game. Now, the reason I didn't suggest the AUG A3 is because the AUG A3 is so well known as this just absolute laser beam, and same with the A1. But this is honestly the perfect middle ground between the two. Also, you don't get the sight like with the A1, unfortunately, but the Delta sight works just fine, and that's 60 kills. So I would definitely suggest pre-buying it at only rank 35. Now, I'm not telling you to pre-buy this gun, the US-12, because it's good. I mean, it is good. It's a better AA-12. It's faster, less spread, better magazine, fast reload. It's just better than the AA-12. I'm telling you to use this because it's fun. Turn your brain off and just click. Go onto a metro, start spawn camping. Who cares? This game, you can't take yourself seriously anymore. You just have fun and use the US-12. Any setup you want. If you want my personal setup for the most brain-dead fun, AMT Terminator, Muzzle Booster, Skeleton Grip, any laser of your choice, and Birdshot. My friend told me to pre-buy this. I pre-bought it. It's glorious. Now, it is rank 189, which is really high, but just trust me, it's so fun using the USAS. It's faster. It's just better than the A12. Trust me. Try it out. If you don't believe me, use it in the test place. It's fantastic. Now, this gun needs no introduction. The Kriss Vector is one of the best in the game, and it's just so fun to use. The fast fire rate mixed with the high damage is just golden. And I would say it's quite balanced because it has that smaller magazine size, and because the devs at Stylus are retarded, they made it have extreme vertical climb. You know, the Vector, the gun that shouldn't have any vertical climb, has vertical climb. But nonetheless, if you slap Coyote Sight, Long Barrel, Stubby Grip, Yellow Laser, and 45 Super, 45 Super is just an option. I just like the increased velocity. You get the best SMG in the game, or at least one of them. It's completely cracked. It does 41.6 damage out to 30 studs, and dropping down to 16.56 at 156 studs with 45 Super and Long Barrel. It has a 1.4 headshot multiplier, but a 1.05 torso multiplier and 1.0 limb multiplier. This got and a 1,200 RPM. Like, there's literally no reason not to use this. Thing's a laser beam, as you guys can see. Second to last, but certainly not bad, is the rank 60 MP5 SD. Now, I love this gun. My friend was like, "Hey, try the slowdown." I was like, "Okay." I was just playing in a small server, goofing around. This thing's cracked. 800 RPM, laser beam recoil, 1.505 torso multiplier, 1.34 headshot multiplier with 37 torso damage up close with no recoil. You'll get maybe 36 damage, but not the same way or same fire rate. The MP5 SD with Delta sight, default barrel, because the long barrel makes the ADS time kind of unusable. Stubby Grip, Blue Laser, and armor piercing. Armor piercing is a special sauce. This thing's completely crap. There's no reason not to use it, and especially at rank 60, it's pretty low rank, and I would highly suggest using it. So, always said that if you're going to choose a gun, it should be Russian or German in Phantom Forces, because the best guns are German or Russian. The exception for American guns like the Kriss Vector and the C7. I'm going to count the C7 as an American gun because it's made by Colt, which is an American company just for Canada. So it's really up to you what you consider that. On to the next.
For our last gun, we have the C7A1 with 6.5 Randall. That's a spawn camp. Oh, he was behind me. The C7A1, or A2, because I'm using retract stock and not full stock, is, as I said before, a Canadian Colt Canada Canada's defense weapon, and I'm Canadian, so I have this gun has a special place in my heart because it's Canadian, and it's one of the best guns in the game, and one of teammate. If you're gonna use this, I'm using it on Metro, so I'm using Grendel. If you throw on the LSW barrel, it actually gives you a 4-tap all range, and with pretty good recoil. I would say it's a high rank Scar L, if you will. Fire rate's roughly the same, and you get that 4-tap for so all ranges. Now, I absolutely love this gun. I pre-bought it, and I had no regrets. Even with its most recent nerf, it's still an absolute unit of a gun. Especially with Grendel. You don't have to use Grendel, you can use Armor Piercing if you want, but Grendel is just an absolute beast, and I absolutely love this gun. And anyone that's new to the game, I would highly suggest it's a high unlock at rank 128, but it's an absolute beast. I absolutely love this gun, and as you can see from the recoil, this is with the retract stock. That's with retract stock and Grendel, which increases recoil. You put on full stock and muzzle brake like I have on here, or the LSW barrel. Mind you, the LSW barrel does lower your fire rate quite significantly, but once again, it's kind of a rival to the Scar, and this is more of a rival to the HK416 with 300 blackout or the HK337. Okay, I'm actually playing good today, kinda. Why am I hitting my shots? I don't know what's going on, but I won't complain. Also, if anyone ever tells you, a little tidbit of information, if anyone ever tells you that a higher hertz monitor doesn't make a difference, they're lying. My dad got me one for Christmas, and it's crazy how much better I'm doing in any game, really. It's wild. The penetration on Grendel is also pretty good. I think it has higher penetration because it replaced 7.62. If you remember 7.62 on the M16A3 and the C7, then you get the OG pass. This is probably one of my favorite weapons in the game because you can build it for long range, short range, really anything you want, and it's absolutely fantastic at long range and close range as either option. And it just excels. It's probably, in my opinion, the best AR all-arounder, no questions asked. Now, that is it. If you guys did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!